strategist, Shayla Renato. Look, sorry for the delay, guys. I was getting my technology together. Today I am back. It is another Q&A. You guys had a ton of questions for me last week, so I want you guys bring all that same energy back this week. If you've got questions, make sure you hit them in the question box on Instagram. Put them in the question box, okay? What's up, Lisa? And if you have questions over on Facebook, then make sure you just drop them in the comments. I have the comments pulled up here. I will be ready to answer any questions that you guys have. Today, we're going to be talking about how to plan your content like a pro. A lot of times, one of the things I see and hear from my clients and see people struggle with, whether they're first getting started with me or just in general, is what to post on social media, how to plan out the email sequence. How do you even plan out all of this stuff that needs to be included in your business? And today, that's what I'm going to answer any questions you have about. So I want you guys to, again, drop any questions you have. It could be a business question. It could be about planning your content. It could be about anything like that. Put it in the question box. And if you're on Facebook, drop it in the comments. Say hello if you're watching. What's up, Facebook? Say hi. Let me know you're here. And tell me what your name is and what you do. So first things first, when it comes to planning your content like a pro, planning your content means planning around what it is that you are offering. That is the biggest thing that I see entrepreneurs miss, is they aren't planning around their offers. And if you're not planning your content around your offers, then you're not going to be able to drive traffic to that offer, right? You can't drive traffic to your email list. You can't drive traffic to your offers, whether it's a physical offer, a product, or a service. You don't see me on Facebook? I hope Facebook isn't betraying me. Look, let me see if I can pull it up on Facebook too. I'm glad you pointed that out, Lisa. You guys make sure you say hi. I see you guys logging on. What's up? What's up? So when it comes to planning your content, you've got to plan it around your offers. That's the first thing first. And that's where a lot of entrepreneurs, that's what they miss out on. Because if you are not planning the content, what's up, guys? What's up? Dorothy and Danica and Sensational Flames. What's happening? Facebook, can y'all see me? Y'all let me know if y'all can see me in the comments. I feel like there's a couple of people watching over on Facebook. So I just want to make sure that you guys can see me and hear me and all that good stuff as well. So when it comes to your content, how many of you guys already have an offer laid out? Let me know in the comments. If you already have an offer, whether you have a product, whether you have a service, tell me what your offer is in the comments. What are you selling? What do you want people to buy? How is your business making money? Sorry, guys, I saw a fly, and it was probably that fly I was looking for the other day. How is your business making money? I want you guys to tell me, what is your offer that you have? Tell me in the comments. Now, when it comes to, okay, a silly glam, Natasha's got a cookbook, Danica's got press on nails. Okay. So you guys have some good offers already ready to go. I'm trying to see. Facebook isn't commenting either, y'all. So look, I'm asking y'all questions and trying to get Facebook to rally at the same time. Candles. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's see. Individual management coaching and a workbook course. Very good. More than one offer. Oh, we're going to talk about that today. What to do. Okay, it looks like I'm live on Facebook. Can y'all see it? Those of you guys who have both. Anyway. All right. So all of you guys have some really, really great offers. Oh, there it is, y'all. Oh, I hate when I don't have my fly swatter with me. Look, every time I open the door where UPS comes in, I'm like fighting to make sure no flies come in with me. Okay. Anyway. All right. So when it comes to these offers, you guys have some really good ones. In order to have a clear content strategy and to be able to plan like a pro, you got to make sure that content lines up with your offers. So you look at your offer, right? So you take your offer, and what you're going to do is you're going to break this down. Dorothy says she has ebook and a book club experience and coaching. Very, very good. Awesome. We're going to talk about multiple offers and having more than one offers. Okay. So when it comes to your offer, you're going to break it down. First things first, when you're planning out your content, you say, this is my offer, and you need to look at how many of that offer you want to sell. Okay. So whatever your goal is, what is that goal number? Do you guys have a number in mind? Type yes in the comments if you have a number in mind for how many of that offer you want to sell. If you have a goal in mind. Now, when you have that goal in mind, you get ready to start planning your content, planning what it is. I thought you were in Hustle Forward. Oh, no. I should have been, Lisa. I don't know why it didn't show up right there, but yes, Lisa says she can see me. Awesome. So when you get ready to plan out that content and you have a goal in mind, how many of this thing do I want to sell? Whether it be cookbooks, candles, your ebooks, right? Memberships. How many do you want to sell? Y'all aren't saying yes. Does that mean are we creating products and we don't have a goal? Look, do we need to talk about goals first? Look, do we need to just scratch the whole content? Y'all let me know. But first things first, you start with the goal. And when it comes to having that goal in mind, that's going to tell you just how much and just how hard you're going to have to go. Now, are we always going to be going 100% full court press? No, we're not, right? But there are times when you are like, this is the goal I want to accomplish. This is what I want to sell. And what do I need to do to accomplish it is how you get to the first step of breaking down that offer into content. Okay, good. You guys have a goal. Danica said yes. Natasha said yes. Lisa said yes. Dee said yes. Okay, good. All right. Good to know. So we have our goals set. So when it comes to breaking that goal down, right? Because that's the first step of setting the goal. The second step, I should say, or the first step to breaking down that offer into content is going to be putting numbers to your content plan. Okay. Numbers to your content plan matters because it's going to tell you what you need to post that day. If you know, I want to sell 2 units a day. I want to sell 2 ebooks. I want 2 members to sign up, or I got a goal for 5 people to join every single week, or whatever that goal is, right? So let's say your goal is 5 a week. All right. So that means you want to get 1 person a day to buy what you're offering, whatever it is. What do you need to post in order to make sure that sale closes? A lot of people are planning content and they're not even asking that question. They just posting quotes and posting this and posting that, and they don't have anything else. Is that para behind me? Yes, it is. It sure is. They're not even thinking about what that next step is going to look like. So, okay, in order for people to want to buy my class, I need to talk about it. I need to provide some value for that class, right? And so in order to provide that value, I might post on my timeline. I might talk about it live, right? A huge part of planning content like a pro is including your email marketing and your content strategy. Oh, yeah, and I think we're going to talk about email marketing too, because you can't sell without it. Let me tell you something. You're leaving money on the table if you don't have it. But we're going to talk about that in a second. In order to be able to answer these questions, what's up, Roar? What's up, girl? In order for you to be able to answer these questions, you got to be able to think about those numbers. So, okay, we're going to stick with 5. You want to sell 1 thing a day, whether it be ebook, whether it be candles, and when you think about that, now you can start to really plan your content. In order to sell this one, what value do I need to add? How do I need to connect with my audience? What do I need to say? What do I need to pull out of them? And what do I need to offer them to close the sale? And when I say offer, I'm not talking about just selling. That's where we go wrong on social media. I'm not talking about just selling. I'm talking about connection. You're offering connection online. We forget that online business building is about building relationships first. And until you build relationships first, guess what? You're not going to be able to offer them anything. And you can sell all day, but ain't nobody buying nothing. You got to build relationships. You cannot build relationships until you start to add value and you start to focus on connection. And without relationship, without connection, you ain't selling nothing. Okay. So then when you start to think about that, now we got, this is like the basis, right? And that's the thing with strategy that, a lot of people, when they hire me to work with me one-on-one, it's because they know that strategy is layered. right? We at the beginning part of the strategy. I haven't even gotten into the diving actually into the actual content planning, going into your calendar, writing out your posts. We haven't even gotten there yet. We talking about the basis. And that's what you have to get first, the base. All right. It's just like, think about this as like fundamentals. I play basketball. I do relate a lot of things to sports and dating. So you will have that. You will get these analogies a lot from me. When it comes to sports and dating, it's the same thing. Okay. What's the basis? What's the basics? The fundamentals of dating, the fundamentals of sports, right? I'm going to use both of these analogies to give you guys an example of why it's important to get these bases down. Understanding your numbers, understanding that value, understanding how you're going to make connection. When you first start dating, it's the same as when you first start playing sports or playing basketball. You got to get the fundamentals. Hey, Sora, LOV said she needs me in her life. Sis, we currently have openings for the academy. This is the time to join. So when it comes to dating and sports, you got to get the fundamentals right. When you first start dating, you know, they gotta impress you, right? The basis of dating is you're building that trust factor, right? And with sports, a lot of times we don't trust ourselves yet in order to reach that greatness. When you first pick up a basketball, I know when I first picked one up, I didn't trust myself to do what it took to make that hoop, right? So I had to get the fundamentals right. Same thing in dating, same thing in business and creating your content. So now, you know, you got to build connection. How do I build connection, Shayla? How do I know what to post? How do I know what they're going to want to hear from me? How do I know? Look, I'm checking Facebook to make sure we don't have any, like I'm not missing any comments. How do I know what I should be posting or what my audience wants to hear from me? First of all, you have to have defined them. If you have not already defined your audience, you guys know you can tap the link in my bio to get the audience builder worksheet or just sign up for Freebie Heaven. It's already in Freebie Heaven. Freebie Heaven is a resource that I created where I give a whole lot of value. There's some workbooks there, some things that really help you get going in business. Sign up for Freebie Heaven, okay? But the audience builder worksheet is there. And what that audience builder worksheet does is teach you exactly. It helps you work through those details of what you need to know. And when you work through those details of what you need to be thinking about when it comes to your audience, then you're going to be able to build connection. Okay. So you got the connection part down. Let's say all of y'all got that already. Y'all are pros. Y'all been at this. You know how to build connection when it comes to your audience. Okay. What are you going to talk about? Who knows what to post on social media? I want you to drop a yes. If you already know, you got this, girl. I got it. I already know. I know how to build connection. I know what's up. What's up? What's up, Chanel? I know what I need to be saying. I know. Let me know. And if you don't know, be honest. I want to see the girl with her hand raised. If you're like, girl, I don't know. I don't know. Be honest. Because that means you don't have enough clarity on who your audience is. Okay, we got honesty. Thank you. Thank you for being honest. Elevie said barely. That means, no, ma'am, I don't know. Okay. Thank you for the honesty. First of all, shout out to all of you who are being honest, because a lot of entrepreneurs can't be honest with themselves. Okay. All right. When it comes to, all right, good. I'm glad you guys are being honest. Natasha gave me an upside down smiley face. I don't know if she's agreeing or not. All right. So when it comes to that audience, if you don't know what to post, you got to get clear on that definition. So I want all of you guys next week. I already know what the topic is going to be. I know, but it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. That's a good, Courtney ain't lying. It is a lot of work. When it comes to your audience, we're going to talk about that audience builder worksheet, and I'm going to go through all those details with y'all next week, one by one. It's a freebie. What's up? Tweet it on Diva, or tweet Don Diva. Is that what that's supposed to be? Hit or miss regarding posting. Okay. Thank you for that honesty. That's good. That's good to know. Okay. So listen, we're going to start with audience. That is how you're going to know. You got to get that definition down. So I'm going to talk about that next week. I'm going to add that in there because I feel like I'm going to have to drill that in for you guys. And that's something maybe I need to also host an audience class. I can definitely put up a master class only because I got a bomb strategist. Yes. I love when my clients show up for me. Listen, ow in the comments. Yes, you got it right. So here we go. When your audience is defined and you have that clarity, it makes answering these questions a whole lot easier. It makes scheduling your content a whole lot easier. Because what happens is if you don't know who your audience is, you're going to be shooting in the dark. You're not going to know what time you should be posting. You're not going to know when you should be talking to her. Because I'm going to tell you something. Most of my clients that hire me here on the strategy side, it's about 50-50. A lot of them are full-time entrepreneurs, but I still have clients that work full-time jobs. And for those clients that work full-time jobs, guess what? I go live at 12 because I know they get a break. Now, the master classes I teach throughout the afternoon, and I always give them a replay because I know they have to work, right? But how do you know that, Shayla? Because I had to clearly define who my audience was. And I know who I want to work with. Mary, what's up, Mary? I know who I want to work with. And so when I think about who she is and what is she doing? What is she doing during the day? What times is she available to even be able to consume the content I'm creating? And when she is available, what does she like to experience? What does she want to feel? Is she having a rough day? She needs some relief? Does she need a laugh? And about what times is she taking those breaks, right? And when does she want me to make an offer to her? These are really, really big questions. And this is the thing. When you start to plan your content like a pro, until you have the answers to those questions, you can't master your email marketing and you can't master your content marketing either. And for those of you who are not using emails, I cannot tell you guys enough how many dollars y'all are leaving on the table. The masterclass that I'm teaching tomorrow is going to be deep diving into that. You leave a lot of money on the table, not email marketing, but you can't get to the strategy of your emails or your content until you have those answers. So I want all of you all to promise me, I want you to drop me a thumbs up in the comments that you're going to go home and do that audience builder worksheet. And we are going to talk about it next week live. Okay. I need a promise. I need a thumbs up. Y'all going to do that audience builder worksheet. And then I'm going to walk y'all through how to apply that to what I'm teaching you right now. Then when you guys go back and watch this, it'll all make sense. Okay. So y'all give me a thumbs up if y'all are going to do that. All right. So looking to see if Facebook is going to give me a thumbs up. Y'all on Facebook, y'all going to give me a thumbs up? Like, y'all going to do that? Okay, good. I want you to do that audience builder worksheet. And we're going to go through it next week. I'm going to go through the free worksheet with you guys. Look, and basically a free masterclass at 12 o'clock on Wednesday. And we're going to talk about it. All righty. So let's get down. Yes. What's up, Robin? Robin, how we keep missing our date? I'm going to have to call you impromptu. We just going to have to stalk each other. All right. So good. All right. So this is how you post your content like a pro. Number one, you make sure that the offer, I'm going to give you all these 3 ways, and we're going to have to piggyback on this and come back for a part 2 after we talk about audience building next week. Okay. But I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the 3 ways to plan your content like a pro. Number 1, have clarity on your offer, right? We talked about that. Have clarity on your offer. What are you offering? What are you selling? And when I say have clarity on it, I don't mean just say, oh, I've got this to sell. Okay. You've got that to sell, but why do they need it? Why do they want to buy it? What is it that's going to make them click that buy button that they need yours instead of the other person online? Right? What are you offering that's different? What about your offer stands out that's going to make your ideal client or audience member click buy? And what do they want to know from you? Right? If you're creating offers that people don't want to buy, it don't matter how much content you post and it doesn't matter how many emails you send, nobody going to buy it. Nobody's going to click buy. If you're not in tune with where your audience is in that moment, they're not going to click buy. Why would they? If they're looking for, let's say, and I always like to use myself as an example, right? I use myself. When it comes to making offers, even as a strategist, right? Like you guys wanted me to write an ebook, my 0 to 10K ebook. I'm working on it. Y'all gonna get it, okay? Because you guys want to know what tips and tricks I've used to grow my platforms. You see this platform growing, you see the BGW growing, and you want to know what is it that she's doing, right? If I decide to come up with an offer on, I don't know. I don't even know what to make up because I listen to y'all and create what you want to hear. But let's say I was like, okay, I'm gonna create an offer on 5 ways to build a product-based business. That ain't what y'all asking me for. And it doesn't matter how many different ways I might post about it. If that's not what you're asking for, you're not gonna click buy, right? You guys want to know about audience building. How am I gonna get you guys to tune in next week? Oh, guess what? Y'all don't know what to post. So that means I got to talk about audience building. That's listening to my audience, right? Having clarity on my offer. So we got the free worksheet. If I offer a masterclass next week and you guys know that you need that, guess what? That offer aligns with what my audience needs right now. And that's what having clarity on your offer actually means. Okay? Being able to answer the hard questions so that when you get ready to create content, send out your email marketing, and create amazing products that people are going to want to buy whatever you're selling. Okay? So having clarity on your offer. Number 2 is having a strategy in place that's based on your audience's availability and not yours. When it comes to contents and when it comes to email marketing, because that goes hand in hand, you have to have a strategy in place that is aligned with your audience's availability, not yours. A lot of people get that twisted, and I'm going to tell you what I mean. When I first started going live every single Wednesday, it was uncomfortable. And y'all know why I was uncomfortable? Because it was not when I wanted to do it. It wasn't. When I started Wind Down Live three years ago. We're in the 3rd year. I started it 3 years ago. And when I started doing Wind Down Live, I didn't want to go live at 8:30. 8:30 at night, I want to be asleep. First of all, I'm a morning person. I would rather be up. Y'all see how live I am at 12 o'clock. I'm awake. I'm wide awake. I've been up since 7 o'clock this morning. And tomorrow, my goal is to get up at 6. When it comes to making decisions, I didn't make that decision based on what I wanted or my comfortability. I didn't. I made that decision based on when my audience was available because I had clearly defined her and I knew Wednesdays at 8:30, my ideal audience, she's at home. There's no TV on. None of Tyler Perry shows are on. No shows that are going to conflict with me going live to talk to her about the wine I'm drinking is going to conflict at 8:30 on Wednesdays. That's for my audience because I defined her long before she found me. Okay. And so when you have that level of clarity, it allows you to make moves in your business that work for your clients and your customers, not just for you. If you only do it when it's available for you, I do this at 12 o'clock because that's when people go to lunch. That's why I'm live. I would rather be live first thing in the morning, but y'all are at work. That wouldn't make sense. Okay. So that's number 2. When you're planning your content like a pro, you have to make sure that it's in alignment with when your ideal client or customer is going to want to hear from you when they are available, especially when you're talking about offering that value. You got to make it accessible. Some of y'all are doing stuff that doesn't make sense. If you go live in the middle, I'm going to say in the middle of let's go with the middle of the morning, right? And your target or ideal client or customer is moms, new moms. That new mom is trying to put a baby to sleep in the middle of the morning, possibly. Or maybe she's trying to get a nap in. It's just not an ideal time, right? And what you need to do is talk to her. Reach out to some new moms and see what their schedules are, and then make that decision. But when you're making these decisions in your business, don't just make them haphazardly, okay? So I want you guys to think about that. We're going to talk about next week, the audience building. We're going to dive deep because I know that that's an area that most people need. So make sure you sign up, get the free worksheet, link in the bio so that you can do it ahead of time. All right. I mean it, y'all. Don't have me on here talking next week and y'all ain't ready. All right. So that's the second thing. The third thing that you need in order to plan your content like a pro is to make sure you have your email marketing to reinforce everything that you're saying. Email marketing. Like, Shayla, what do you mean? What do you mean? Now, one of my best besties, Alyssa Swans, is on. She is the email marketing pro. When I tell y'all she's a pro, she's a pro. I have learned a lot from her just in being a friend, like just hearing stuff. Like, she is dope. When I tell y'all she's dope, she's dope. She knows her stuff. And she'll tell you how powerful emails are. She got a couple of email classes. Y'all better check them out. She dropping products. Y'all better be following her and check them out. But your email strategy and your content strategy are very closely aligned. You know why? Because if you're posting content and you don't have any way to back it up, no way to remind them, no way to say, hey girl, I got something to offer. You need to come check it out. Just like some of you are watching because I sent you an email reminder that I was going live at 12 o'clock, right? Some of y'all got here because of the email. A lot of people with BGW, they may not remember the show, but I send that email, honey. I've been sending that email almost every week for the last 3 years. Hey, I'm going live to my thousands of people on my email list. I remind them to show up with me, right? If you know you're going to post a piece of really good content, send them a reminder. Especially if you got some good nuggets on it, send them a reminder. Like, hey, check this out over on Instagram. I just posted it, right? That email marketing strategy is there to help reinforce all the effort that you're putting into building this business online. If you don't have that, guess what? There's no support system to your content. None. When you sign up to get my freebie, you don't think I'm going to email you? You don't think I'm going to say, hey, girl, what's that? Just checking in and just wanted to let you know. How are you going to know what I have to offer if I don't follow up? And the crazy thing is that a lot of entrepreneurs don't realize, or at least maybe they want to pretend like it's not happening, is that you don't own this platform. Instagram ain't yours. Facebook ain't yours. So if Instagram goes down on a Friday and you had your sales goals, right? We talked about setting those goals at the beginning of this live. You had those goals that you had set. All right, I need 20 this month. I'm doing 5 each week. And come Friday, you only did 3 and Instagram shuts down. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What's your strategy? Because see, if you had your email and your content strategy in alignment, Instagram shutting down wouldn't bother you. Or how about this? What if it won't go through? Sometimes you can't even get the post to go through. I don't know about you, but the Wi-Fi be off or Planoly don't go as scheduled, or sometimes it just doesn't even go through. You working your butt off to put this content out there. You hit that email list. Exactly, Courtney. And Dee said, yes, they do often. Girl, between Facebook and Instagram, they are so unreliable. They are like the deadbeat dad of the century. Facebook and Instagram are the deadbeat dads on the internet, okay? Let's just be clear. I love you, Facebook and Instagram, but I'm sorry, your inconsistency be driving me crazy. But you know what? It doesn't drive me completely crazy. It may bother me that I can't post content, but at the end of the day, I know that if I have goals to hit, it's my responsibility to make sure that my content has a support system that it needs in order to be able to sell what I have to offer. You guys, you have to realize, think about this. This is your storefront. That's what I want you guys to remember. Your Facebook and Instagram is your storefront. This is your retail space, right? It's like if you went down to the local shopping center and rented a space, put your billboard on the top outside for people to come in, right? Your content that you post every day is what's in the window of your storefront. You want your ideal customer to come in and buy that dress? You're going to put the cute dress in the window. You're going to style it up. You're going to make sure the scene in the background looks appealing. And guess what? She's going to be walking by in the shopping center and come in. It's the same thing with your Instagram and your Facebook. This is your storefront. And if you do not have clarity on your customer, offer it when it's convenient for her, right? Because it wouldn't make sense to have a storefront that's closed on Saturdays. You got to still post. You got to be open when she off of work, right? Think about that. As you are building out this storefront online, everything must be convenient for her, but you also have to be able to remind her. And that's how important emails are. Because if you had a storefront in real life and you never sent out emails about new merchandise, what sales you offering? Is this a last chance for her to get in and get this dress, get this order? Is this the last chance you're going to be offering this ebook? Last chance, you gonna let them into this club? Are you closing your coaching doors for a while? How they gonna know? Okay. I know a lot of people sleep on the power of email and how impactful it is in getting people to engage with your content and ultimately buy what you have to offer, but they do go hand in hand. Okay. So I'm going to be teaching the basics of email marketing. I'm going to teach you guys the power of email marketing. And I'm also going to do a 2-part class. And tomorrow I'm also going to be teaching the anatomy of a great email. My open rates are very, very good. Very good. And when it comes to the anatomy of a great email, one thing I can tell you is that I'm really good at subject lines and I'm really good at getting people to close. I know how to close. I know how to close via email. One thing that my friend Alyssa has taught me is how to increase my frequency, which I'm going to teach you guys, and how that frequency actually works in your favor and not against you. Because let me tell you something. Again, remember, this is your storefront. Your email is a part of your storefront. It's that frequency is just like you opening the door to let them in. Right? You know how sometimes when you are out shopping, especially when you go to like little boutique areas, and sometimes they'll have like a dress, like they'll actually put the whole mannequin outside with the cute outfit, right? Whole mannequin, whole cute outfit outside the door. And then you really can't ignore how cute it is because it fits the mannequin just right. And you're like, oh my gosh, like I really like that look. Like I need to go in the store. That mannequin outside of the door, luring people in, that's your email marketing. So you already have your window, right? That window, that's the content that's sucking them in. Come and get this value. Come and get what I have to offer. And then when you sit the mannequin outside with a sign that says, hey, come shop Urban Glam Girl. Come cook with Natasha. Come learn leadership with Lisa, right? That is what keeps people not only coming back, but coming in the first place. Okay? So if you are interested in joining in on the email marketing class, let me know. I will send you the link directly. So just shoot me a DM. And if you are interested, look, I'm checking for any questions on Facebook. If you are interested in joining the academy, I have a few slots open. You can apply for membership and we can talk about how to grow that business. I'm telling you, the academy has some amazing classes coming this month, and I'm really excited to be teaching them because I know how valuable email marketing is, building out your platform, all that good stuff. And I want to help you guys do that. Okay. The membership that's available right now in the academy is the membership that offers one-on-one. There's a one-on-one option. So that means when you sign up, you don't just get the lessons, but you and I also get to talk. Okay. Every single month we get to check in and we get to talk about where your business is and what you need to do next. Okay. So next week, you guys, who's ready to do their homework for next week and ready to come back and talk about audience building? Because once you master who your audience is, getting that storefront right, when you come back here to get that storefront right, it's going to feel so easy. You're going to re-listen to this live and be like, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't have answers to that question she asked. You're going to be like, man, this is crazy. Like I have so much clarity on these questions she's asking now. That's what the power of defining your audience will do for you. Trust me. Okay. And that's usually, I'm going to tell y'all, that's the first thing that I make my clients do is define their audience. And the rest falls in place so much easier because then we both can ask the question, is that what your client really wants? Or are you just creating it to create it? Is that what they're going to buy? Or is that what you want to talk about? Okay. All right, guys. Do y'all have any questions? If you have any questions, again, put them in the question box so I can answer them. Facebook, Instagram, y'all good? Y'all got any questions? Let me know. Let me know. Drop it in the comments. Did y'all enjoy this? Let me know if you enjoyed it, what you liked about it. And don't forget, we are doing the monthly giveaway. If you want to win a free 30-minute call with me one-on-one, you can share this video. So on Instagram, after I go live, that means just tagging 3 of your friends in the comments. Okay. So you got to do on Instagram, just tag 3 of your friends in the comments once I post this video. And then on Facebook, just hit that share button. That's it. It's easy. So easy to qualify. Awesome. LV said, yes, it was informative. Very good. Very good. I know this strategy can be very it can be intense. Strategy can be intense. I've been doing this a long time. Strategy can be very intense. But the thing to remember with doing business strategy is that once you get it in place, it's those pieces to the puzzle that hold it all together. Okay. And working with me one-on-one, I can tell you that I will help you make sure that the foundation of your business not only makes sense, but it also supports your financial goals and where you're trying to go in business. Okay. All right, y'all. I am going to be checking in with you guys throughout the week. I know that it's podcast month and you guys have a podcast coming that I owe you, and we got some things to talk about. I'm going to be very transparent about my journey. Listen, as I pull the mic closer, about my journey and what I've been up to and why I had to take a break in the middle of podcast month. So I will be back and I'll be talking to you guys soon. I hope you guys have a happy Wednesday. And if you're a wine friend, I will see you later on tonight. Bye. Bye, Facebook.